Hello and welcome to today's July 6th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus check package update information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now so I can keep you updated on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the U.S. economy, money, investing, and much, much more. All right, now don't fall for scammers that are trying to get you to text them about money, taxes, investing. Those are scammers. Don't text anybody on YouTube. Also, don't forget that Casey and I are giving away over $3,000 in prizes and cash, and I'll make sure to leave a link below. I also want to thank today's video sponsor, Mr. 1920 Soap. It smells amazing, and I'll tell you more about them later in the video. All right, now, this morning, a group of 58 members of Congress held a press conference and told the rest of Congress that their group approves of and supports the bipartisan bill that Republicans and Democrats worked on before President Biden said he wanted the American Jobs Plan and the American Families Plan passed at the same time. The group is the Problem Solvers Caucus. There are 29 Democrats and 29 Republicans that have all sworn to work together for the betterment of the American people. This group last September proposed a stimulus package that had 2 stimulus checks plus automatic stabilizers built in just in case the economy was struggling in certain areas like it is right now. Now, this group believes that the House and the Senate and President Biden should come together on this $1.2 trillion physical infrastructure bill because it would only require $579 billion in new money over a 5-year period and would repurpose $620 billion from the Trump and Biden stimulus packages. Now, this would allow the group to avoid unnecessary new taxes on the middle class and would avoid adding trillions in new debt to the national debt. Some of the new money would also come from having the IRS better funded to ensure everyone is paying their fair share of taxes. So, for those that follow me, this might be seen as good news or bad news. Good because nothing can happen in the American Families Plan until the American Jobs Plan is passed. So it's not likely that these two will pass at the same time, even though Schumer, Pelosi, and President Biden all say, I want both of these passed or no go, right? It's not likely that that's going to happen. Now, the bad news is it looks like the federal government has had about $620 billion just sitting around in Washington, D.C., while they keep telling us there's no more money for stimulus checks. We have no money. Lies. It's all been lies, right? Now, the lies have been coming from both sides. Republicans have said they don't believe another stimulus check is needed, while Democrats have said another check would be helpful, but we can't get Republicans to agree to new money. This is where Democrats are disappointing because they control all areas of the federal government, including the $621 billion that they say they have no money to spend because of Republicans. Now, once again, the American people are being used as pawns in an ugly game of political chess. Okay, now, this is where the news could be good again. Representative Gottheimer from New Jersey said that once the physical infrastructure bill is done, Democrats can do a big social infrastructure bill that includes all the changes they want to make and all of the money they feel they needed. In the past, Gottheimer was in favor of lower unemployment benefits and another stimulus check. With unemployment going away early, it makes me wonder if he will push for a 4th stimulus check. So these two are now in alignment with his beliefs and the things that he wanted in the past. Gottheimer then said, the most true sentence I've read from a politician in a very long time. He said Congress could have this thing done and voted on tomorrow if they really wanted it to pass. So let that sink in. This Democrat representative is saying both areas of government could have this thing done tomorrow if they really wanted it. Okay. Now, Gottheimer sees Washington, D.C. dragging their feet on important legislation in order to keep fighting and posturing before the elections. Now, let me know in the comments, do you think politicians could have this done tomorrow if they really wanted to? Or do you think they are purposely dragging their feet to make each other look bad? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The fact that they keep talking about the 22 elections so much leads me to believe that they are posturing to have talking points in order to get votes, and they're not actually working for the very people that voted them into office. By the way, I just want to say thank you so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate that, and I love bringing my community the news. All right, now many economists and election prediction groups are now saying Democrats may have overpromised on what they can actually get done. If Democrats don't keep promises and make big changes, they will lose the House and or the Senate. If they go too big and it hurts the country with too many social programs, too much spending, too high of taxes, and too high of inflation, they may be losing by going too big and hurting Americans where it hurts the most, in their wallets. Now, according to one report, many of the promises made by Democrats are unwinnable. Many of the big ideas put forward are from the more progressive members of the Democrat Party. However, the majority of Democrats still consider themselves moderate, meaning they believe in a tax and spend approach and government help, but not too much tax and not too much spending and not too much government dependency. Now, Robert Reich, who served under former President Bill Clinton, said President Biden opened his presidency with a flurry of changes that then had consequences on the people. Biden then passed a $1.9 trillion spending bill with a $1,400 check, and people thought he was going to get a lot done. And since then, almost nothing has happened, so it's natural that people would feel disappointed. Again, this is coming from someone who worked with President Clinton. Getting people what was promised without going overboard will make or break Democrats' chances in the 2022 election. Now, Joseph Gavarsi, who ran Senator Sanders' presidential election, said, "The number one job of any politician is to raise the standard of living for their constituents, to improve the material conditions. Biden made a set of concrete promises to do so. Failing to deliver would have a pretty significant effect." He then said, if they've got the White House and Congress and they can't deliver, why would anyone vote to reelect these folks? So this other Democrat who helped Bernie Sanders is also saying lots of big promises, not a lot happening. So it could be that they've just overpromised. Now, promises from politicians that don't come to fruition isn't new to anyone. It's disappointing, but it's not new. However, many Democrat election analysts are saying Biden made some of the most bold and big promises of any presidential election cycle, and the people will be watching to make sure whether he makes good on these promises or not. Now, let me take a minute to tell you about Mr. 1920 Soap. These guys are amazing, and this business alone has contributed to thousands and thousands of dollars that Casey and I have been able to give away. But besides that, I use their soap on a daily basis. It smells amazing, and it leaves your hands feeling soft and clean. My favorite soap for women is the Peaches and Cream, and also the Oat Milk and Honey. My favorite smell for men is the Oat Milk and Honey, and also the Cool Water smell. Look how big that soap is and thick. It's like 2 bars of soap, and they're just beautiful. Anyway, I'm just really, really grateful for this amazing company helping me to help so many people in my community. If you'd like to try out their soap, I'm going to leave a link in the pinned comment section below. They're beautiful. You can go support them because they've certainly been supportive of this community, and I'll make sure to leave a link below. All right, now the United States and the world might be facing a future crisis. As the United States works to remove itself from Afghanistan, China has already told the local government that they are prepared to invest up to $60 billion in helping the country with infrastructure, new roads, and getting back to a normal life. Some worry this is China using their tricks of offering large amounts of money in order to control a government and trade in the area. Hundreds of companies are dealing with cyber threats and ransom threats. A big one happening right now has close to 200 U.S. business computer systems locked down, and this group is demanding $50 million in order to restore these computer systems. Kind of makes you wonder if this group is hitting one of the 16 areas that Biden told President Putin, don't touch these, don't attack us in these areas. So hopefully they're able to get these businesses back up and running and they don't pay a dime of these $50 million being requested. Well, there's certainly a lot going on in Washington, D.C. The big question many of us have is, what will Democrats put into their budget reconciliation bill? Will they keep their promise to increase Social Security Administration benefits? Will they keep their promise of a fourth stimulus check? Will they do student loan forgiveness like they promised? Will they help out single Americans or those that are no longer raising children, where right now it looks like they only care about families with children? Will they make daycare and community college free? There are so many promises that are supposed to go into this American Families Plan. I can't wait to see what they actually put into the new plan. Now, all these questions should be answered as soon as politicians get in what it is that will be in this final bill. That's what they're putting together right now in the American Families Plan or the Social Infrastructure Bill. Now, we know that 80 members of Congress say that they want a fourth stimulus check, and they've been telling their constituents, not only through the media, but through campaign meetings and rallies and different things, that they are going to get them this check. So the big question is, will they break this promise or will they deliver on it? The American Families Plan is the last chance to get all of these big promises done and through before the 2022 election cycle. So a lot's going to be happening this week and next week in Washington, D.C. in order to make good on these promises, and I'll be here to deliver that news to you. All right, now this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. Make sure to check out the giveaway that Casey and I are doing with over $3,000 in prizes and cash. There's going to be 24 winners. 12 will win one of these amazing hats, and 12 are going to win $250 in cash. Also, make sure to check out that link for Mr. 1920 soap. They are amazing. And you know who else is amazing? You are. You are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.